Touchdown.
DJ
Get the back
Molly
seat,
Moore.
sucker.
Any given podcast, man. Welcome P D's here, man. My co-host P. Hey, we
What
just
up?
introduced Skin. Hey, P, you feel me? I think we got one. I think we got one. Hey, she been doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? She repping Cleveland. She repping them Browns, and she know what she talking about. She know what she talking about a little bit, man. So y'all ready to head into it, man. We got a lot going on in sports, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited. High school football has started today. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting a lot of love. Shout out to all the high schoolers that's been following the page. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the high school moms and dads and coaches that's been tapping in. Like we've been getting a lot of love from, you know what I'm saying? Like the Fridays. We definitely got to tap in with that boy Chandler, you know, Freaky C. We got to tap in with him, you know what I'm saying? Get them high school highlights and everything. But it's been a lot going on in professional sports this week, man. But P, what you got going on, man? How your week been, man, Coach? You know what I'm saying? He out there
It's
coaching.
been
You know what I'm
good.
saying? Doing his thing with the number one
Oh
running
yeah,
back. You know what I'm saying? In this age group in Texas right now. You know what I'm saying? What it's like. You know what I'm saying?
man.
What you doing out there?
We doing good, man. We with the Southeast Lions down here in the Houston area. We 4-0 right now. We the biggest big dogs in the AU. Just got
That's what's
done with
up.
the scrimmages. I just stump a hole in somebody, So we building, man. The kids are doing good, man. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I know we got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, football talk tonight. Football talk, but I want to start off with a little bit of basketball because we got some basketball highlights. You know what I'm saying? John Wall officially retires. You know what I'm saying? This weekend, man. That's huge. You know, John Wall, the homie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Nah, no
to, you know what I'm saying, bro, Trey Burke. You know what I'm saying? He played with him out for the Washington Wizards and everything. You know what I'm saying? And John always been like a real cat. He always been like a high flying, flashy, you know what I'm saying, entertaining type of player and everything, man. So I want to get y'all's feedback on everything, like, because I feel like he kind of retired early. You know what I'm saying? The league kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like kind of pushed him out. You know what I mean? I feel like he still might have had a little bit left, but I know like when you get older, you start getting injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of be about business and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's y'all's take on that, man? Go ahead, Pete. I know you got a lot to say about that. You know about the business.
Well, no, I would just question, I mean, how much time he had left. You know what I mean? He John Wall. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't. I don't think it was a situation where he couldn't get on the team. Now, I think maybe like the options might have been slim. You know what I mean? You know how that go. But I
Yeah,
think I think part of it happened. I think the majority of it had to be him just making this decision. You know what I mean? Ready for that next point in life. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I don't see somebody like John Wall not being able to, get on a team anywhere. If he
That's
really
what
wanted to.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's how I feel. Like I just don't feel like I feel like I'm looking at a lot of players in the league that John Wall's still way better than. Like what you mean you can't get picked up on a team, man? Like
Yeah, man.
it's just I don't know, man. Like I don't know if I'm still living in the nostalgia of watching his career or am I like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, just let the
What
gray
you think,
hairs come
Skia?
through, bro. Let the gray hairs come through.
What you
Stop
think,
being young.
Skia?
Stop being
Is it
young,
the
man.
old is it the old me?
You getting old, man. Just let them come through.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that plague a lot of players. Yeah, hit the nay on them. You feel me? Yeah.
I can't do all that. All I had was the wrist thing. That's all I had.
Hit the nay on them. You feel me? I definitely like. He was entertaining. He was an entertaining player, and I know I live on that bet. But I still look at like I know LeBron different. I know Bron different, but it's like John Wall came in the league 2010. Bron came in 2003. Bron still playing.
That
Bron,
Bron is Bron. He in the lane of his own now. Come on now.
Bron an alien, bro. I
That's
mean,
perspective for that ass though. Like for real. Like, bro, that nigga came in 7 years before John Wall. That John Wall already retired. It's like, bro, that shit kind of blow your mind. Like, damn, time be
Injury
flying, man.
prone. Yeah.
Yes,
I
time
mean,
be
and then I
flying.
mean, look
Another
at
injury prone high flyer, you know what I'm saying? That exciting, like burst type of player, D Rose, you know what I'm saying? Like I could compare like John Wall. We kind of
I think
me to
John
me, I
Wall,
feel like they
John
games
Wall.
with, you know, they kind of play with that same intensity.
I think the intensity. So then, what do they play the same as Russell Westbrook? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I think each
I could put them in the
player,
same category.
Yeah.
but I think they just bring their own game. Intensity is definitely part of it. You know what I mean? But they do play that that intense, um, flashy, physical. They gonna get a bucket. You know what I mean? So I think salute to John Wall, man. Shit, he been doing this thing since
Man,
back in what
he definitely
Yeah.
up there as one of
Kentucky.
my
You know
most
what I mean?
entertaining
So
players to watch, bro. For
yeah,
sure.
man.
For sure.
Salute.
Shout out to John Wall. And then shout out to D Rose too. You know they retiring his jersey this year, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's well deserved. You
Yeah,
feel me? What he did for the city of Chicago. I feel like D Rose probably the biggest thing for Chicago since Michael. You feel me?
nah, for real. And he from there, so yeah, that's good.
I
That's
love D Rose.
good.
I fuck with D Rose. He when he came out, he was just on fire. And another injury prone, delicate Rose.
But I think
And it
it's
just
the way that they play that make them like that too, man. You know what I'm saying? They willing to risk their body and, you know what I'm saying, go all out
really,
there. And it's like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? That
yeah,
style of play. That's
yeah.
why I kind of look at them in that same type of light. You feel me? But shout out to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Legends, and it's like feel like it's saying like, you know what I'm saying, watching the generation like kind of like retire and get their jersey retired. Like, dang, man, I grew up watching these niggas, man. That
Hey,
We
shit make a
getting
nigga
old,
feel
huh?
old real quick. That shit make a nigga
oh
feel
man,
old, man. Like, damn. But
Yeah.
it's a new generation coming in, and like, you know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm looking forward to basketball season this year, man, for sure. Like a lot of young cats on the lookout for it, man. But it's football season. You know, we gotta get on that football talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my basketball, you know what I'm saying, headlines out the way and everything. But starting off with NFL talk. Fantasy football drafts are starting this week, Pete. You know what I'm saying? And I know you are a fan of fantasy football. You are a participant in fantasy football. Skin, have you ever participated in fantasy football?
I haven't, so I'm interested to see what he's about to say right now.
So the
yeah,
crazy thing is I never have either. I've never been in a fantasy football league. Like, listen, I don't know shit
Yeah.
about fantasy football, and I was like, look, it's fantasy football draft, and we need to talk about this shit tonight. So I was like, look, should I
The
do
crazy
my research? No,
part,
I ain't gonna do. I'm not even gonna do my research because I know a lot of motherfuckers out there. They don't know shit about fantasy football neither. Look, so it's like, look. I'm gonna let
wait,
P
whoa,
break this shit down to me, bro. I need P to break this shit down to me. And I feel like this is gonna be an educational moment because I ain't the only one that need to hear this.
no,
I say
So
first
P,
thing first,
P,
man.
how does fantasy football work, bro? Like, talk to me like I'm like a kindergartner right now.
First thing first, man. Leave the feelings at the door, bro. Don't bring the feelings to the chat. You know what I mean? But
Why do
it
people
get
be
it get
fighting
it
in
get
fantasy
crazy.
football? Why?
It get
That
crazy
listen,
in the
I've
fantasy
heard so many
football.
stories. I heard so many stories of niggas beefing and getting into fights over fan. I'm like, bro, what is it? How is it that intense over fantasy
dang,
football? Why is it that intense, P?
Now you got and some people, you know, they got their friendly wages in there, so it's always gonna get
yeah,
intense over that. And then
Okay,
some
okay.
people don't like to lose. They just love to win, and so you got
That's
that
just
part of it.
competitive, that competitive spirit on
Then
different
you
than
just
fantasy
got then
football.
you got um, fans of the game. They don't really understand. Maybe let me not do that and say they don't understand. But they just playing. They just playing to have fun. You dig what I'm saying? They just playing to just be playing,
yeah,
put players in there, and so they it's almost like gambling. Like I put this player in to do good, and then he don't do good, and now
Yeah.
I'm mad. You know what I mean? So you got them type of situations. But basically, man, you get a group of people. Let's say it's four of us. You know, so Freaky C in there too, and we,
Yeah.
it's $20 a head, so it's 80 people, and then we gonna draft, and we gonna go through and draft until I think it's probably about 15 rounds, depending on the different leagues that you in. You get a quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
two running backs, two receivers,
Yeah.
a tight end, and a flex player. Now some leagues a flex player is a receiver or a running back.
Mm-hmm.
Some do receiver, running back, and a tight end. So you get to throw them in
Okay.
there. You get a defense, and the defense also is tied up with the special team. So if they do like a kick return, that's part of the defense. And then you got a kicker, uh, and whatever kicks he make, whatever field goals he make, points he get, he get points for himself. So now
Okay.
each each player so you go through, you draft it. You know what I mean? You're gonna get about 15 rounds. You're gonna have enough to start and enough for a bench, and then you put in who you think is gonna have a good game for that week. Um,
Okay.
Depending on what they do in that game, how good they do, they get points. Each person get points. Then all of them is added up, and whoever you was playing for that week, if them points is bigger than theirs, you want to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Congratulations. You
Mm.
want to keep that up, and then it's a playoffs, and it's you get players that get hurt, you get players that got buys, you get a player who you didn't draft. He in the free agency, and you go somebody to pick him up, or maybe you pick him up, and now you start booming. But it's the players do good. They get points by touching the ball. You know what I mean? Touching the ball, scoring touchdowns, getting first
Different.
downs,
Yeah.
catching the ball. So depending on the position, quarterbacks, depending on how far a pass was thrown, um, no interceptions, nothing like that. Defense, sacks, interceptions, again, punt returns and things like that. So it's a bunch of different ways to get points depending on your league. Read the rules, but overall, it go down. It definitely go down. You know what I mean? So it's fun. It's fun. You should go ahead and join
It
one.
sounds fun. Yeah.
Man,
I'm gonna have to
I'm enjoying one this year, gang.
go out
I'm in one this
and
year. I want to see what it's about, and it's because like
yeah.
I've been hearing all these stories about, you know what I'm saying, like all the arguments and then like it be like that real. Like I'm like, okay, man, like if it's that real, let me get in it. I want the smoke.
Listen,
I want to smoke. I love football, and I feel like I know my players, and I get it. Okay, like I might not know how the points is accumulated, but I know like different players. Like okay, is based off of player statistics. So it's like okay, pick
Yeah.
the players I know like go show out. You feel me? So pick my show outs and everything like that, and I feel like I could compete in a fantasy football league. There. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a little bit of knowledge to be, you know what I'm saying, to get somewhere. You know, what I mean? Maybe get some
absolutely.
money on. But
Don't get
I'm definitely joining one P. If you got any suggestions, let me know, or any leagues to join and everything. I know they got different little fees and everything like that to get in. But yeah, I'm ready this year. This year I am going to join my first fantasy league. If anybody watching, y'all got a league, you know what I'm saying, out there that's like, okay, y'all think that's one y'all want part of any given podcast, we might come in as a squad. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments and let us know how to get in. You feel me? We want to come in on the fantasy football. Molly want to, you know what I'm saying, join some fantasy football leagues this year, man. I'm on it. I'm on it
Yeah.
for sure.
nah, hey, I don't
Anybody
know if I'm
talk
coming
picks,
in as
like, you know
a
what I'm
squad
saying?
with
Is
you.
it like any tricks to like the picks and everything like that? You know what I'm saying? Or you just be picking the best players you think?
And that's what I was just saying. You can't get tied up in the big names and all that. You gotta really who really touching that rock. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Who is valuable to that team? You know what I mean? Like for example, uh Genty, I feel for the Raiders. I feel like he may be a sleeper just because he's gonna be a starting running back. He gonna be the
Yeah,
rookie, and you try to feature
Mm,
your rookies. That's what you do. You know what I mean? So he's a good player.
word.
You know, you just think a little. You gotta find. You gotta get your stars, your Jamar Chases. You know what I mean? You gotta
yeah,
get your Jabir Gibbs. You know, you gotta get your Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hills. You gotta make sure you
Yeah,
grab him. You
yeah,
also
yeah.
gotta you also gotta know the little ones that you can grab. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit, even dude that just went off for this Cincinnati just the other day, he gonna be a sleeper. Tinsley gonna be a sleeper, bro. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Devontae
Requires a
Smith.
lot of football watching too. You got to
Yeah,
make sure you know who in that fantasy. I'm with
yeah.
it. We gonna
Yeah,
teach us one
okay.
day.
Yeah, I'm in it.
We
I'm
gonna
gonna
make
learn as we gonna learn as we go, Skin. We go, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get this shit together. We gonna learn as we
no
go,
For
doubt.
sure.
man.
Stay,
So the fantasy
stay
football
focused
drafts
on
is
who getting
coming
that
up
right.
right now. I know that shit going down. So yeah, let's get on that this week for sure. You know what I mean? Preseason football. This is the last weekend. Football season really about to get cracking for real. It gets real in the field. You know what I'm saying? So preseason last week. This is like the last
Proud.
week. Like it's kind of like preseason be like the last preseason game always be boring because it's like these the last niggas still trying to make the team and shit. You feel me? So it'd be like that. But it's a special case out in Cleveland. Everybody's worried about, you know what I'm saying, Cleveland and Shedeur, Cleveland Brownie before even the bandwagon came in town. You know what I'm saying? What's your take on this Shedeur situation?
But you get an application. I'm gonna send you one for the brand. Only for you.
The
Nobody
whole
else can
city,
say it
but
but
the whole world fucking with Shedeur right now. Oh, said he
baby.
took away the door right now. So I mean, you know, I know you probably seen the little beef, Dylan Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? He said a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. Like he said in the interview, he was like, "Man, I'm really a competitor. I ain't no entertainer." You know what I'm saying? Do you think that was a direct shot at Shedeur? He said that it wasn't, but I'm like, come on, why would he say something like that? Do you think that was a straight shot? He said his shots.
I'm real. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference between an entertainer and a competitor. You know, so think about Dylan Gabriel coming from the 2024 season, defeating Michigan, defeating the Bucks. You know, winning the Big Ten championship against Penn State.
Oh, you ain't got to put you fit the beat at the Bucks.
Yeah,
Fuck them.
whatever.
You ain't had to put that
Playing
part.
football compared to somebody who playing in Colorado State. You know, with his dad, it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? He said
But
with his dad.
he still was putting up numbers, man. We talking about, come on,
But
man.
can he consistently put those numbers up, or was he putting those numbers up because he knew the world was
And
watching
then
him?
we talking about Big 12 and Pac 12. Like, what's the difference?
Well,
We ain't talking SEC or Big 10. We talking Pac 10 and Big 12.
quarterback Saunders fourth string, Dylan is third string. It's a reason why we don't make no mistakes, baby.
Okay.
But
Ah,
I love
man.
Saunders. I love Saunders, but it was a good game move. And you just got to see it long haul, though. He's still young. He got a nice, beautiful, bright future in front of him. But Dylan Gabriel is a competitor, and we've seen him play high level
So you
football.
would put
Like,
you would put him as a starter. You would put him as the second string under Flacco because I feel like Pickett is out of there. I feel like they're gonna get rid of Pickett like that. They gonna cut him or try to get some little trade for him or something. But he gonna end up getting cut, and then it's just gonna be the two young boys under Flacco. You feel me? So who gonna be if Flacco go down? Would you put in Dylan or Shedeur right now?
I would, okay, I got two views of that. I got two views of that. I will put in Saunders for other reasons. Okay, because
Hmm.
he got some to prove right now. So I feel like he gonna play high level
Okay.
football. Like just
Okay.
because he got on his back, but Dylan Gabriel is not like people trying to slack him. He not a slacker though. Like he just in there with Saunders. But I did watch preseason games. I don't like the turnovers from Dylan Gabriel. But anybody gonna make some turnovers. You can be Tom Brady and turn the ball over. Like that's just
Shador didn't.
football.
Shador didn't.
Shedeur
Shedeur did.
Sanders is going to be the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, bro. Now he's a
That's how I
rookie.
feel.
You
I
dig?
was starting. I was starting right now. I wouldn't even
No,
start
But and that's what
Flacco.
I'm about to get on. He's a rookie, bro. He's a rookie. I
yeah,
don't care first round, fifth round. It doesn't matter. He has to learn the speed of the game. It is a different speed. I don't care who his dad is. His dad ain't playing. He got to
they
play. He the one that got to take them reps. He the one that got to sit in the film room
Uh,
and learn that.
but
And
why? But
I
why
mean,
not get it out the way? Get
better.
them little
Listen,
growing pains out the way.
what
Beginning
better
of the
person?
season.
What better player
this
to sit and learn behind than a Super Bowl winner and Joe Flacco?
Flacco
He's
is a
40 something
veteran. Flacco
years
is a
old.
proven better. Yeah.
He-
Okay.
he's 40 something. He's out of there. He is not going to be the quarterback for the Browns, bro. This is just
Right.
to get the ball
To
rolling,
get them
and
ready.
when he
Yeah.
ready to prove his point, now he can go ahead and step back and do his thing.
and
Flacco
Flacco
there
gonna
get
be
money.
hurt on hot. He gonna get cold like fifth game. He out of there. Like it's over with.
He's 40 years old, man. Shit, is he going to
Bro.
survive the whole? Is he going to survive the whole season without getting hurt? Like that, like they just throwing him
No,
out there until he get hurt.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. I promise you, it ain't gonna have nothing to do with that. They are going to put Shador in for whatever reason, and when that happens, Shador's gonna do his thing. Now, if Shador does not do his
I believe
thing,
that.
then now, now Shador has given a reason why. Okay, you're not ready.
hate
But
you.
again,
Okay.
if you don't do that week one, week two, week three, you don't do that until really the second quarter of the season, somewhere around there. You dig what I'm saying? Week five, week
Right.
six, week seven, and then
I get what
boom,
you're
now
saying.
he got his, he done had that practice, he done see what's going on, he ready. He go out there and kill it for 2, 3 touchdowns. Flacco, I'ma holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead right here to the left
Right.
or sit
Thank
down, big
you
dog.
for your
We gonna do our
yeah.
thing.
I'm with P.
I feel it.
So,
I
so
feel it. It take a lot of. It does take a lot of pressure off of him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he could walk in and still kind of like get his reps in and still like learn and not have to have everything on his back immediately. I get that.
Still so
That's a good game plan.
yeah.
That's a good game plan. But the Browns being the Browns, man, they're gonna find out a way to fuck it up.
Hey, I ain't
Don't
say they wasn't gonna fuck
do
it up. I ain't say that.
They still the Browns, bro.
that. Saying that's
Nah,
cool.
I'm
nah.
sorry. I'm
Hey,
sorry, Skid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now
But
like,
but get
I,
listen. I can't talk
it
shit,
just
y'all.
stands
Listen,
the
I can't
Browns
talk shit
got
because I'm a Cowboys fan. So it's like we low key took the place of the most miserable fans in the NFL over the Cowboys right now because they got Shador. They got something to be happy about. We ain't got shit to still be happy about. We still upset, but we got a little bit of hope and we got a little bit of like, you know what I'm saying, a little joy, man, because this Cowboys, you know what I'm saying, documentary that's out on Netflix reminding us of the golden years, you know what I'm saying, bringing back the dynasty of the 90s, you know what I'm saying, when we was America's favorite team, when we were the most profitable organization in sports. You know what I'm saying? When we had Jimmy Johnson, when we had Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith and Deion Sanders, and we was just like
five.
we were the Lakers, we were the
I was
Yankees, we were the Dodgers, we were bigger than all of them. You hear me? It's just like seeing that again and like living that nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Like living that nostalgia. You feel me? It's like giving us a little bit of hope, man. But have y'all seen the documentary? Y'all got to check it out yet?
no. I don't
You
plan
gotta
on it.
say it, girl. You better watch it. Don't be trying to hate. Don't be trying to hate now. Don't be trying to hate. Pete, I
I
know, I know, I know. You know what I'm saying. You didn't see the
I
little
touched
bit.
a little bit
You
on
caught a couple episodes yet.
press a little bit on it, man. But moving around, I can't sit down and watch a show for too long. I've been moving,
It's a
but
lot.
it's I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna
It's
definitely
about
catch
eight different episodes. It's a whole series. It ain't just like one movie. Like you know what I'm saying. Like me being a Cowboy fan, you know, I binge watched the whole thing real quick. I just binge watched the whole thing. I loved it. I watch it again. Goddamn, I loved it. You know what I'm saying. But it just bring back
it.
those dreams, man. And you know what I'm saying. And even like shout out to all my Cowboys fans. I know it's a lot of it still out there, you know what I mean? But the crazy thing is like as Cowboys fans, we don't like Dak. You know what I'm saying? We don't like Dak. We don't like Jerry.
that
Okay, we don't. We don't.
that
Our fans, like as fans, we don't. But the thing is this documentary is making me see like a whole new light of Jerry, and it's like it's actually making me like this fool. Like he was a shark. He was a gangster. You feel me? Like he went after what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? He went after the players that he wanted. He went after the coaches that he wanted. He wanted the best. He wanted the flashy. He wanted the money. And I feel like, what happened, bro? Why are you not like that no more?
He old as hell.
Give it up, man. Give it up to your sons or something, man. Just go ahead and give it up to your sons or something, man. I don't know. Actually, like playing against the Cowboys or anything, is it still that nostalgia and everything? You know what I'm saying? Being in that realm or that arena, P. You know what I'm saying? Or is it like, man, fuck them niggas?
Oh man, I mean, shoot, playing against them, it's another game. That arena is crazy. I mean, it's hard not to just sit and look up
Yeah,
at the big ass jumbotron, you know. And then
Yeah,
when you're walking through, you know, when you come from the locker room to the field, you got to walk through people. Like it's the glass that's that's kind of blocking you from the people or whatnot. So that's kind of fire. You know what I mean? They right there in the
damn,
mud. You know
that's
they
a
right.
hard.
So
That's a
it's
hard.
a whole ass situation. But I mean, it's another game though. As a player, you know what I mean.
Damn,
Uh,
I've never been in the stadium. Like being a Cowboys fan, I've been out to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I had to go past it. I definitely had to go see it, but I've never been to a Dallas Cowboys game in Dallas and everything. I've been in that stadium, even though I've been a fan since I was a little boy. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to see it all the way to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? So, I had to hear about it, man. I had to hear about it. But
you
also,
got
college football is getting started next week. You know, college football is starting up next week. Big game, the biggest game of the year.
yeah.
Probably the biggest game, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Texas Ohio State game, I think everyone is talking about that. You feel me? Like, what's your take on it? Go ahead, Skin. What you think about the Texas
Yeah, I
Ohio
think it's
State
gonna
game?
be a good start of the season. To kind of just set the record straight. So I'm looking forward to it.
Who you
Go
got?
Bucks!
There we go. There we go. There we
Is
go.
that a
Now, Pete.
question?
Now.
No,
Hold on. Now. I want Pete's
he's in
take. Pete.
Texas.
Pete is living
hey,
in Texas right now. He lives in Texas. Okay. Pete is
hey,
on here from Houston, Texas right now. You know what I'm saying? He's a Texan right now. You know what I'm saying? He out
hey,
there with them
Yeah.
and everything. And he also has a vendetta against Ohio State. We already did talked
Oh
about it.
shit.
Like he got a good reason. He got a good reason. You know what I'm saying? He's a Bearcat, so he can't
hey,
fuck with Ohio State. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you know what I mean. But unbiased, P. You know what I'm saying? Unbiased. Don't put the personal feelings to the side. What's your take on this game, gang?
nah, I think it's gonna be a good game, man. I mean, it's gonna be big for the city for sure. You got somebody like Texas coming in, and they not coming to play. You did what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
not coming. They coming in there to to upset some people, and they coming with security too. They not scared of the atmosphere. You dig what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like that from start to finish, and I think it's just gonna be good. It's gonna be a hell of a game, especially
Yeah.
popping it off week one. You know what I mean? At the crib, and it's like shit. We won the last game. We won, so rightfully so. Y'all come see us. You know what I mean? You
Right.
got Arch Manning. Arch Manning in the building, and
Yeah,
Texas
man.
coming. And Ohio State. They the Buckeyes. They always they one thing about Ohio State. No hate. They know how to find a way to win. You dig what I'm saying? They know how to find a way
Yeah.
to win in there, and so that's one thing that I'm looking forward to seeing. Looking forward to seeing them fight. Looking forward to see how much smarter the receiver than got Jeremiah Smith. Definitely looking to
Definitely,
see.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Jeremiah Smith, boy.
I'm definitely uh,
Definitely looking forward to that, man.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the connection of this freshman that they got starting. I seen that.
Yeah,
That
man.
he,
Man.
That's
Yeah.
what's hurting me
I
right
don't
now.
know,
That's what's on my heart right now because
I
He
we
don't know
have
what he
no
was.
nice
idea
though.
what this boy gonna play like. We have
Ooh,
no
So
he nice.
idea,
Bally.
and
He
now
he's
nice for real.
so with my again without being not really being fan, so I don't really know or whatnot. But if you're a red shirt freshman, um, this is second year, technically his sophomore year, and for whatever reason, they feel like he's the guy. Might he might have a certain, just the
He
way his
good.
presence is in the huddle, maybe his presence in the pocket, the way he is in the classroom as far as watching film and whatnot, his leadership. There's something about him that they like about him, and I'm just ready to see the connection that they're gonna do against a team that's again not coming to play with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Yeah. I mean, they got a chip on their shoulder. We beat their ass last time. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? They coming in, but they coming to our crib. You feel me? And I think Arch Manning with his first career, you know what I'm saying, start being against Ohio State in the shoe. Like, boy, you ain't ready for that. Boy, I don't care
Come,
what your last name is, boy.
Exactly.
he come
He
from
ain't ready
gold
for that.
jacket.
I don't care what your last name
Arch
is,
Manning come
boy.
from a line of gold jackets. What everybody in the hall.
He's a damn Manning, boy. He's a Manning, and he might be. Listen, he might got more swag than any Manning I seen, boy. You see him out there with the hood, chilling like, bro. He out there doing the little. I'm like, oh, this little, I like he got some little swag. You know, like, bro, when did Mannings get rhythm?
I think
I'm
he
weak.
will be a good game. It's gonna come down to the last
I'm definitely ready.
two.
I'm definitely ready to see it. I want to see like we are next man up university. So it's like even though we haven't seen some of these cats play and we lost a lot of people, it's like you
Yeah.
said, man, they're at Ohio State for a reason, bro. They're you know what I'm saying. So we know that they could play. It's just what we gonna see, and if you can, you know what I'm saying. If you can. Like we gonna see with Arch Manning, can you stand the fire? Because they this one gonna be fire for sure.
Gonna be the one
For
for
sure.
him right here.
Definitely going down in a week, man. I can't wait for college football, boy. I can't wait for it. But we got to get into our breaking news and highlights, man. There's some big news going on in sports and everything. So I don't know if y'all seen this, man. This just dropped today. Jaylen Brown, you know what I'm saying, is a father. Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. His father was arrested for stabbing a coach, a little league football coach, man. I don't know over some dispute and everything. Like. I don't know how intense that get. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
It
P,
really
you a youth
is.
football, you a youth football coach. I know it get crazy with the fantasy football. It get like that with the kids.
Man, bro, it get man. Listen, I love
With
the
the
game.
kids.
I love the game of football. And so, and I be wanting to pour into my son and the teams that he's a part of. So that's why I'm out there, right? But I peep
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Hey, everybody out there for a bunch of different reasons, man. And when stuff get to clashing, bro, somebody really be ready to die about that shit out there, bro. Like,
That's their baby though.
yeah,
That, you gotta at the end of the day, that's my baby. I,
man.
I get it on that level because it's like ain't
Wow.
nobody playing about their kid.
But
Ain't
it's
nobody playing about their
but you
kid.
gotta
True.
you gotta you gotta think bigger, man. We got this for the kids, bro. This is for memories and all that. It don't even really matter and start until they get to high school. You dig what I'm saying? Like so,
Right,
all of this.
right.
So I
It's
don't
a
know.
it's
I
a lot of
trying to
players in the league that didn't even start playing till high school. You know what I'm
High
saying? And like,
school.
yeah. So I be
yeah,
trying to talk with anybody that whenever it gets super crazy, bigger than what the real purpose is. You just gotta just talk, and after that, you just kind of remove yourself from the situation, man. But that right
But
there
he
is
word.
too old for that.
I'm like, come on, man, not in front of the kid. What y'all showing the kids now, man?
yeah, that's
But damn, I mean that's serious, man. I would have laughed at a serious situation. I really, man, like I fuck with Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? His dad. I didn't know that his dad was a professional boxer and everything like that neither. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, man, like I know, like I feel like Jaylen Brown a good cat. You know what I'm saying? He well educated and articulate. He's very smart. Like he like he a smart dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he flying colors in college. Like even what he majored in, the shit that he into outside of basketball and everything. Like he's a
Good.
very positive guy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard to see, like, you know what I'm saying, like when you see somebody like that, the first thing you want to think of is like, damn, they had a good background, they had a good upbringing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Literally.
damn, seeing his dad go out like that, it's like, damn, bro, like I never would have thought that,
On
but hey, you
life
know
like
what I'm saying?
25 times. Like he was really trying to hurt this man.
Bro,
That's
that shit crazy. That's nutty. That's nutty, man. But we that story's still developing. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it a little bit more as we get a little bit more details, man. But definitely wanted to touch on that because that's like the biggest thing in the news going on. You feel me? Like today and this weekend. And another big thing, the other biggest thing that's going on in news right now is Javante Davis and Jake Paul. You feel me? This fight that's going down. You feel me? Like it's going down in the A. You know what I'm saying? I will be there. I have the first fight that I actually was able to go to and actually see live, like big fight like that, was a Javante Davis fight. I was actually there when he fought Ryan, and that was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And I like it was just so exciting to see that, man. So it was like I definitely like, since this one is in the A, you feel me? I want to try to go to this one and everything. People like, man, why you gonna go to that? I ain't fucking with that fight, man. Like that fake ass fight, like that's just a money grab. Like ain't nobody really fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? They probably paid him to just throw the fight. It's all about the money. Like, what y'all think? What's y'all's take on this fight? Y'all think it's gonna be a real fight? Y'all think it's like, you think it's unfair? Y'all think it's just the money grab? You think, look like, what's your take? What's your take?
Man,
it's a money fight.
Of
It's a money.
course, if it ain't
It's
about the money, what did
that's
Ti
all
say?
that's all boxing is about these days. You know, it's about the money. So Vegas is involved. It's a money fight. So if
Smart
they
move or
might go
no?
go
Was it a
rounds.
smart move or no?
No, not
man.
when you think about building a legacy. Like Tank is trying to build a legacy, right?
So
So
you
if you're
think
trying
this
to
hurts
build
his
a
legacy?
legacy, you damn right it is.
Well, I
To
I mean
me,
I've seen I'm sorry. I've seen interview where Tank has said he don't care about none of this shit. He just want the money. You dig what I'm saying? He just be like, I
Yeah,
want the and
he
so,
like Floyd. He
you
was raised
know,
by Floyd.
and I like to play both sides, right? Like if I'm putting myself in his shoes, he doing what he want. He like, man, fuck the world. I'm getting the money. He done offered me this much. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take it. So
Yeah,
I can kind of understand that part. As a fan of the of boxing and the sport, a fan of even Tank. You know what I mean? I think that's a terrible decision. You leaving the boxing world, you know, looking at you crazy right now. You know,
yeah, yeah.
regardless
I
of what
get
go
that
on in
part.
that fight there, you can beat the shit out of Jake Paul. Nobody's gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like
it'll be
it's
no, it'll be
because
nothing to it.
everybody know you need to be lining it back up with Roach. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
But Jake Paul has, it's been a few years now. Jake Paul has been taking his boxing training seriously. He's really been on it. He has fought.
Nobody
He
on
started off
that,
fighting
man.
off like niggas like Nate Robinson, basketball players and shit like that. He did came up to fighting some amateurs. He fought. He beat Mike Tyson. He beat Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? He did beat Mike Tyson. And you know he has fought some other like amateur fights and everything. Like he is kind of tried to get his credibility, you know what I'm saying, as far as being a real fighter, you know what I mean? So I think, you know what I mean, he taking it serious. Do I feel like he should get a shot at Javante already? Like, no, but the brand and the money behind it, like, yeah, I like, bro, what other fight will make that
If
type of money
hey,
that fast, man? They about to make 100 M's in an hour, man.
Tyson,
they gonna
hey,
make some
you,
money.
you remember the Tyson and Holyfield fights we grew up on?
Yeah,
Tyson
I
yeah,
remember it.
Holyfield. So if they fought twice,
yeah. No, did they fight twice? Let
was
me
it
let
just
me
the
let me
one?
think.
I believe. Yeah,
I feel like they fought
I
twice,
think the
right?
ear bite off was the rematch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So boom.
yeah. Okay,
So
yep, yep. If my memory do serve me
imagine,
correctly, I do. Yeah, we was young.
imagine in the middle of them, you know, they after the first one, and they like, yeah, we about to get it back on. Well, we supposed to anyway. And one of them go and do some celebrity MMA shit or something. You know what I mean? Like you be like, bro, what? They not going for that. You know, neither one of them back in the day, they wasn't going for that in the game. So that's kind of where I'm like, man,
That's my point.
I
That's
get
my
it.
point.
I
doing
get
Real
it.
that.
boxing
But
really changed
times have changed,
for the
gang.
fans.
That's what I'm saying. That shit ain't that ain't what's up,
That
bro.
shit ain't cool. Like y'all fucking the name of
And
boxing up. Like go beat UFC fighters or something. go play them games. Like, don't respect
You
the
rather
game.
see him
Like,
fight UFC?
bye.
Oh,
Like,
bro,
y'all ain't.
like
I don't like that. My son's middle name is Ali. Like, don't do this. Like, why are we turning this into money? Like, everything is money, money, money. Like, I
Just
can't
the
respect it.
entertainment of it, man. Just for the shits and giggles, and we gonna make a quick bag and get up out of there, man. But I
That's
feel
it.
like you know what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be entertaining. I understand like going for the money, go get that gusto. I think the only way it could really mess up Javante's legacy is if he lose. If he lose, then it's like you. He really got to go in there and knock this
They
boy out.
both big as hell though. Like,
Knock that white boy out, man. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to knock that
in
white
a
boy
way,
out, man.
I could see Javante though kind of killing two birds with one stone, getting the money because Jake Paul keep pressing like he want to do this. Okay, let me go ahead and get this money. But guess what? Before I fight Roach, I gotta spar anyway. I gotta be sparring niggas anyway. You dig what I'm saying? So fuck it. Let's put this spar on TV. Let's make some money out of it. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm thinking
Yeah,
of it like that. And
that
then
could be the
he,
mindset for
he
sure.
gonna definitely take care of himself. He gonna definitely protect himself. Make sure he don't. You know, I'm not out here trying to really fight this nigga. I'm really trying to spar and get ready for it. Hopefully, rematch. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm just
that's what
thinking,
I want to see.
yeah,
And then you just got to think about the weight class. Like, you talking about somebody who 200 pounds. Jake Paul. Like, let's not act like this nigga ain't 200 pounds. He was 225 when he fought Tyson. Fighting
right.
Tank
You
at
know what I'm saying?
135?
Ain't
Tank is
about to
little as
he ain't about to
hell.
sit
Tank little as
there.
hell.
Ain't about to go toe to toe. He gonna fight. Tank ain't scared, but he ain't about to sit in there and really go
But
toe to toe.
Tank is he's a hitter. They don't call him Tank for no reason,
Yeah.
bro. That's why I say like
It's
he'll
weight
still fuck
classes
around
for
and
a
knock
reason.
that boy out.
Weight classes for a
I
reason.
mean,
Is that
fuck around it might though. Yeah, he might toe to toe with
And
him
then
and
and
catch him.
then it's like Jake Paul ain't no little dude. Like when he fought Tyson, bro,
he was
That's
225?
still Mike Tyson hitting you, bro. He was taking them punches, bro. He was taking the punches from that's still Iron Mike. I don't care how old he's 50 years old or not, bro. He's Iron
Man,
Mike, bro. I wouldn't want that nigga
I
punching me
weigh
right
more
now.
Bro, Jake Paul not gonna get a clean. He not gonna get a clean on Tank.
than
Jake Paul is not. It's I bet if that's a bet on DraftKings or whatever, he's not gonna get a clean hit. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck my Tank.
nah.
it
He ain't
builds
seen
in
no
levels
fighter on
for
this
both.
level.
He
He ain't
gonna
seen no
catch the
fighter on
little
this
shit.
level.
He's not gonna get caught, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Hell nah.
Tyson was old
Nah.
as hell, thinking slow as hell on that man. Like,
Come on, bro.
Tank is, but really, what the
Man.
fight for real is Canelo and fucking Bud. Like, that's the fight, Molly. Like, that's the one I want to
Okay,
see.
yeah. Okay. So what's your take on
Yeah.
that? Well, who you think you got? Canelo got
Well,
this man. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Bud, but
What?
Canelo is no slouch. Listen, this is going 12 rounds, no knockdowns. This is how I personally feel. Like, but I gotta go with Bud because people say, "Oh, well, Bud never went up," but Bud has been up multiple times. He went from 135 to 147 to 154, something like that. So
Hmm.
he's went up and still can't be fucked with. You know what I mean? But Canelo is a dog, though. Like, so
Yeah.
that's it's just gonna be a good fight. You know
I
what I'm saying?
listen.
I wish
I'm a
the fight
Canelo
night.
fan. I'm
Oh,
a Canelo fan. So I gotta go with dog because you know what I'm saying. I fuck with
yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying.
But Bud different though. Bud different.
Bro,
I don't know enough about him. I
Yeah.
don't know enough about him, and I don't want to know enough about him. Get him up through. Get him up
Oh
through.
no, it ain't true. That
I,
won't happen. But
I love
I
the
fuck with
I love the dog and Bud. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? I love the dog in him, but I love that you know that Mexican dog and Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Canelo a legend. You know he a living legend right now, man. So they both
Yeah,
dogs. You dig?
bro.
They both
Yeah,
dogs.
I gotta go with you know what I'm saying the cats that you know what I'm saying we being you know what I'm saying proven and everything. Don't forget about these cats, man. They still fire, man. Maybe like I say, I'm getting old, bro. I got my little my little heart, you know what I'm saying,
Come on, yeah.
attached to my favorites, man. Attached to my favorites. But you already know we got high school football still going on, man. It's a lot, you know what I mean, of the games going on. They started yesterday, man. A lot of football games were on the Thursday night. They started off this year. I know we checking in with Chandler, Freaky C. You know what I'm saying? He out at the games right now. He gonna pop in, you know what I'm saying, to give us all the updates for, you know what I'm saying, the Ohio high school, you know what I'm saying, updates and everything. Like any high school athletes out there in Texas that you looking at or big stars that surround you in Houston and everything, Pete?
It's a running back from Randall High School. I forget his name, man. If you could look that up, Randall High School.
Randall High School. Okay. And that's in Houston?
Yeah, it's in a suburb called Richmond. Um,
Okay. Okay.
it's
We'll
kind
be on the lookout for that. But
of.
they got a store out there.
I'm hearing it's a fairly new high school. I think it's only about 5 years old. They just won a state
Jeez.
last year. Dude
Damn.
was a sophomore running back last year, so he finna be a junior now. But I remember seeing him on the max preps. He hard for sure. And I'm really just still, looking around, still getting my feet wet. I think, but seeing the running back though, he was the first one to kind of stick out to me. Then they ended up winning state. You dig what I'm saying? So that was
Mm.
what's up. Nice size though, he thick.
Word.
You know what I mean? Shifty, nice size.
Word. Who's some of your favorite high school teams, you know what I'm saying, in Ohio? I know you from Cleveland. I don't know if you know too many Columbus schools and everything like that. What high school did you go to?
I went to East High, so I moved up to Columbus real early. I was like 5 when I moved up here. So yeah.
Oh shit. You talking about you from Cleveland. You from Columbus for real.
I was born and raised in Columbus. I always say so. High
Okay,
school.
okay. I came to Columbus when I was 3, so you know what I'm saying. I was born in Chicago, but I don't claim Chicago. I don't know. I don't know nothing about 63rd. So I don't know nothing about O Block neither. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was born in Chicago, but all I know is Columbus.
High school teams in Columbus. I would have to say right now, I don't really watch that much high school football, but I will say I'm excited to see what East is doing because I went there all 4 years and
Okay,
we used
okay.
to shit. We was when I
Right.
went there and I heard we was like getting hammered. Like it was embarrassing
So,
to even hear. So to see them and
so,
like Coach Bell
Yeah,
and what he
we whooped y'all's ass when I played.
all right. So I like to see what Coach Bell doing with them. He doing his thing with them for real. They went to state I think last year and they've been going crazy. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do this year for sure.
Man, shout out to East High School. I had a couple players from there. They actually followed the page and everything. I kind of reached out to them. I shouted them out on the page today and everything. So shout out to East High School, and I love like their jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Their
Alumni
jerseys
year
is hard.
after year.
They look like the Cincinnati Bengals now and everything. I was like, they ain't used to look like that when we was in high school. But I like how they updating the jerseys. You know what I'm saying? And like. They you know what I'm
sweet.
saying? They are a school to be on the lookout for this year. So shout out to East. Another school that I'm definitely like really like paying attention to is Afrocentric. I want to see what Afrocentric do. They got a kid named Caleb Anthony that's really like going crazy. Like he's a senior this year, but he's a 3-time first team all state, you know what I'm saying? And that's like rare, especially coming from a state like Ohio, you know what I mean? To make all state as a freshman, sophomore, junior, and then like going into his senior year and everything. We expect big things. He already committed to Youngstown State. That's one of my favorite players that I'm going to watch and everything. I already got an update. He actually scored first play of the game tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got to get all the updates and everything from Chan. You know what I'm saying? But he scored first play of the game. He took a kickoff to the house tonight. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. I'm gonna definitely have that posted. We need that highlight on here and everything. But
Oh,
shout out to Caleb Anthony, man. Keep doing your thing.
shout out, bro.
Another school I want to look out for is Walnut Ridge, man. Walnut Ridge. I know that's our rival school, P. You know what I'm saying? We ain't mess with Walnut Ridge, but you know what I'm saying. We had the victory bell. When we was there. You know what I'm saying? P got us that victory bell. You know what I'm saying? We ain't play around with Ridge, but Ridge is a school that like went undefeated last year and they got a star quarterback. It's crazy, P, because his name is Deuce, man. His name is Deuce. It's a quarterback named Deuce at Walnut Ridge, and he's a highlighted athlete that we really want to look out for and everything this year, man. So shout out to Walnut Ridge. Those are Walnut Ridge and Aprocentric, the two teams out of the city. Like I'll be paying a lot of attention to. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that, you know what I'm saying, almost, you know, that coach at every school, you know what I mean? So I don't want to like put nobody, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mary Franklin, shout out to Beach Croft and everything. I got close friends that's really coaching and everything. It's crazy, like, you know what I mean, watching some of your friends come up from coaching Little League and now they actually coaching varsity football now. So that makes it exciting, not only just watching the kids, just watching what some of these coaches and everything are going, you know, turn these teams into. So shout out to Columbus Public Schools. Shout out to Ohio, you know what I'm saying, high schools all over. And then shout out to all the high school athletes across the country, man. Like send all those videos and clips and everything to the page. I don't even care if you got the middle school teams, man. And we getting a lot of middle school teams showing us love and everything. And even like the youth and the football, the little leagues and all that. So Pop Warner, all that, man. We want all of y'all, man. So highlighting all that on the Any Given Podcast page, man. So make sure y'all follow it at one Any Given Podcast. I am Midwest Molly. That's what they call me. Midwest Mally. We got skin. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful skin. I ain't even going to listen. I'm just going to call you skin because we go brand it. And it's like, yeah, she came out and showed why they call her skin. I ain't even got to explain it. I ain't even got to explain it. And I got the legend himself, man, the greatest running back to ever come out of the state of Ohio, who the records that all these kids still chasing, man. I don't care where you at. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the great Isaiah P. You know what I'm saying? It's Cincinnati Bearcat legend. You know what I mean? But hey, this is Any Given Podcast, man. You already know, man. We right back at it. You know what I mean? We right back at it next week. We gonna let y'all know after the weekend and
All
after
right,
this
y'all.
football get cracking, man. Well, holla at
Yes.
us, man. And we go and shout out to all the people that's followed the page, man. Shout out to all people that's like clicking on the videos. You know what I'm saying? Like it's over 54,000 views in the first week. We just started this 7 days ago, man. Like it was really off of a straight phone call. I called my brother and said, "Hey, let's do this podcast, man." He was like, "Let's do
Right.
it."
Let's
It is
do
really
it.
like it turned into something. It's growing and growing. Welcome again, Skin, to the team. You know what I mean? I definitely like felt like
Yeah.
you did your thing. I knew you was gonna be perfect, girl. I knew you was gonna be
What you
perfect,
did? What
man.
you did?
I'll fuck with y'all.
You did your thing. Did your
All right.
thing. Did your thing. But yeah, this is just the beginning, y'all. So keep tapped in, man. We working with y'all all season, man. It's Any Given Podcast. I'll